Hello everybody and welcome back to iRacing. This is week 2 of 2022 season 1. We are in the NASCAR Xfinity Series Fixed at Iowa Speedway for 65 laps in the sunset. You might have noticed my car is very brightly green. If you've ever watched one of my Xfinity videos before, you know I don't drive a green car, I drive a black car. For whatever reason, Trading Paints is loading every paint scheme except mine. I don't know why. For some reason mine refuses to load and it's giving me some green car. My iRacing base car is even black, so I don't know where this green is coming from. But either way, here we go. Getting ready for the start here.
Go.
Didn't get a great start. Into turn 1 we go. Easy on the brake and the throttle. This track's tricky to drive, and this car is tricky to drive on this track. Iowa has always been one of those things in iRacing where I love doing it when it comes up, but I'm not very good at it. I've never been particularly great at Iowa in any car, but I love this track. I love it in real life. I love it in the sim. But for some reason, it's just never gelled with me in terms of me being any sort of competitive here. But we are doing it anyway because I am trying to get my reps back in with iRacing. And again, I do love the combo, so it's been a long time since I've done an Iowa race, so maybe something can come out of this. So I peek down to the bottom because everyone's running the high side, but especially out of 2, it seems to get really squirrely on the bottom on exit there, so we're on the high line in the corner here. We've got the car door inside now.
Hold your line.
Oh man, I always forget there's that bump in 1 that if you're high you're gonna hit, and that is just a terrible, terrible bump to hit.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Got a Gregson car door inside, but we'll hold him off for now. So, also, one of the reasons I want to do this race is this is the first race I've been able to do with my new Fanatec GT DD. I did get the version that came out before Christmas, and I did a little bit of practice with the next-gen Cup car in it, as well as a couple other things just to test out the new base, and I gotta tell you, it feels fantastic. You get that new feeling of how much better it is with direct drive almost right away, and Fanatec has done such a great job in making direct drive available to the masses, and the fact that this isn't in a superly expensive base, and that they have options for people who don't know how to set up these types of wheels, really, to have it automatically do it, to let the game handle it, and it actually makes, when you do custom force feedback like I do, it makes it actually easier to set up because it's already relatively close to what a good base is for people who actually know what they're doing in terms of force feedback and have been sim racing a while. But I did... Ooh, we got smoke! Go off into the grass.
Car outside, 16th place.
Surprised, no caution.
Still there. Still there.
They must have all saved it, so we do have an X from going into the grass, but no big deal. Good not to get caught up in whatever that was, even though there was no caution, which seemed weird. But like I was saying, I actually pre-ordered this when it came out. It came when it arrived, however, my base was cracked along the... If you've seen the direct drive that they're selling, all around the back it was cracked, it was falling apart, so... Got in touch with the folks at Fanatec. They had me send it back in and sent me a new one overnight and got this bad boy set up. So big thanks to all the men and women at Fanatec for taking care of that so quickly. You know, obviously not happy when a expensive thing you pre-order comes and it's not the way it's supposed to be, but they did an excellent job of getting me a new one really, really quick. As car up ahead goes into the outside wall. Still got a while to go here. So fuel will not be a factor in these Xfinity races. They never are. However, if caution comes out, you're obviously, especially at this track, going to want tires. It's not a question. The tires fall off within a matter of, I'd say, less than 5 laps. And handling becomes a premium.
Keep it steady.
Which makes it harder when you do these fixed races because there's nothing you can do really for the handling of the car. What you got is what you got. So you got to kind of try to adjust your driving style.
Still there.
We're trying to do that, but as you can see, fighting the car a lot just because of how loose it is. 21 car came up on us in turns 1 and 2, but managed to get the pass done in 3 and 4. And that's, you can be well out of turn 4, I've noticed, when the car will start to get snappy on you.
Hold your line.
Don't know what it is with this that does it so far on the exit of the corner.
Hold your line. Clear inside. Full course caution. Watch out.
As caution comes out for the first time. Must be behind us. I don't see anything in front of us.
Line up single file behind car number 21. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
All right, so I imagine everybody and their brother's going to come down pit road here.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Pits are open. Whoa, slowing down a lot. Not sure what that was about, but we'll come down on pit road here, regardless of what everyone else does. We're towards the back anyway. And yet, doesn't look like anybody is staying out.
Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 40
Whoa!
miles per hour.
We got a wreck in the pits. Interesting, interesting.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
See, if you notice, my pit crew is loaded in. They're my Stacker 2 pit crew, but for some reason the car isn't loading, and I don't know why. I actually do have a theory why. I think it's because I turned down the super high-res car textures, so maybe that's what it is. And if so, might be. Coming out of pit road here. Looks like we're going to be around the guys we were last time. So we're going to pass the 21 car. Looks like he might have had a... looks like some guys here had some penalties. Because we're actually going to pass 2 cars. But that works out, I guess. And we'll go back racing.
Pits are open.
Okay, so lots of penalties did mean that we move up quite a bit. So we are now P14 as we get ready to go back green here on lap 18. We'll have 48 laps to go here. Still around the same guys I started with, actually.
Green flag, we're racing.
As we go back green.
Car low.
P14.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
I like restarting up high here, but again, I can't be too high because, again, that bump in turns 1 and 2, that's just vicious and slings the car up the track, and you just lose all momentum. Your tires get dirty, and it just doesn't work out. On the bottom, got a good run into the corner, but that run out just going to help the 23 car as the 25 looks to our outside here. Was hoping to just get in line behind the 23, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
There we go. Whoa!
Car inside.
Oh, man.
Course caution, be careful.
Yeah, you knew that was going to cause a caution. I'm not saying the 18 did anything wrong, but just an example, you know, because that happened right in front of us. So, you know, me and the guy in front of me, the 23, or, yeah, 23, we're able to check up. But just even a couple cars back, you look at the 18 car, not able to see what's going on, so they're going fast. They're going to dive down to the inside going, what's happening? And then as we part the seas, cars even further back are then going to run into the car that was having the issues. So unfortunate there. Luckily we got out of that unscathed, didn't even get an X out of that. Only ran like what? 2 laps. We'll see if anybody decides to pit here. I'm gonna doubt it, but you never know. Let's see. Not looking likely. No, everybody gonna stay out. So, we'll go back racing. Getting ready to go back racing on lap 25 up to P13. We'll be on the inside for the first time here on a restart.
Green, 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 let's go.
Clear to the bottom.
The leader does it really weird. He'll go and then slow down as we're taking 3 wide.
Clear to the bottom.
15th place.
Clear to the wall. Car high. Clear to the top. Clear outside. Outside.
They like,
Outside's
ooh!
clear. Outside. Clear to the top.
Woo-hoo-hoo. How about that? Zero X, nobody spins, and we're all good. I think it was one of those, I was coming up as he was coming down. At least that's how it seemed from my cockpit. It may solely be my fault. Something I'll take a look at that replay later. But great bit of driving by him to hold on to it. Great bit of driving by me to hold on to it.
Clear high.
It's, I think that's him right in front of us actually flashing.
Outside.
This looks like he fell back as well.
Keep it steady.
Whoa! More
Still
contacts.
there. Car outside.
These short tracks, man, there's just not enough room for everybody.
Hold your line.
And everybody getting squirrely out of 4 now.
Still there. Still there.
I mean, short track racing in general on iRacing is kind of survivable, but especially here,
Clear high.
where the handling of the car really comes to bite you.
Outside. Hold your line.
The
Clear
default
high.
setup that they use for this car and track combo throughout the seasons, throughout the years, has never particularly been great handling. So it works very well for a very select few people, I've noticed over the years. And that's why I think I would love this combination more if it's just the car handled better, but this default setup, man, it's wicked. It'll turn on you.
Inside. Keep it steady.
A lot of feathering the throttle, and you don't do that a lot of the other short tracks that not only that you run the Xfinity car in, but just iRacing in general. You have that trouble, I guess you could say, with all of the NASCAR cars. I've had that with the trucks. Don't know if I've ever run a cup race here.
Car low.
It also has to do with the fact that this is, in fact, a very difficult short track.
Still there.
I mean, it's even difficult for IndyCar.
Still there.
And, you know, when you think about this track in real life, it
Hold
makes
your
me very
line.
glad
Clear
that it's
inside.
getting a second life with an IndyCar doubleheader. Hopefully NASCAR comes back. To me, this track, you know, while Rusty said it was inspired by Richmond, I honestly prefer it to Richmond. I think this is a much better track. And it'd be a shame if it does close down or only gets IndyCar. It needs NASCAR too. You can see handling starting to go away again. Now we're starting to get really tight.
Still there. Clear outside.
So we continue to drop back here. There's one car on the
20th
wall
place.
outside. Now, if you're just now watching this, you're thinking, man, they are not very good at Iowa. I told you, I'm not good at Iowa. I'm not good with the Xfinity car at Iowa. It's a fun combination, but it's something I'm not very good at. But, hey, we're still making it work. Got only slight damage from that touch. I can see it out of the corner of my eye on my right screen. as well as the fact that we've only got the 1X, and that was from avoiding a wreck. It was not even something else. Sweet. Speak of which, just avoid another X there with just a slight kiss of the wall in turns 3 and 4.
Gap to Barron behind is now
Whoa!
9 seconds. Full course caution.
Looks like the 12 and 23, based off the numbers on the relative, got together at a turn 2.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 16. Pace car is out. Pits are closed. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Right on the mark. All right, getting ready to go back green here with 22 to go. Waiting on the leaders.
Green flag.
Got a good restart from us. 18 covers us though, so not going to be able to send it down the inside to turn 1.
Hold your line. Clear outside.
Definitely hoping for short runs. As you saw based on the gap in front of us for when the caution came out and even before that, our car does not have long run speed or handling for that matter, so short runs is what we need to stay with everybody. Even then, it's pretty hard for us to get past anyone here. Iowa is a very track position heavy track. Again, I think it's because the setup kind of sucks for everyone, so when you get into a spot, you're kind of just holding on to it as we got 2 cars around.
Got a full course caution. Watch out.
And there's a caution. Didn't need that short of a run, but it works, I guess. Okay, then. I'm going to assume nobody's going to pit here. Be kind of weird to pit. Again, we only had a couple laps there. Taking a quick look at the leaderboard, you can see there's still 21 cars on the lead lap, so we'd be giving up almost 10 spots to come in, so that's definitely not worth it. So we'll just wait
Pace car's out. Line up
and
single file behind car 21.
just wait to go back green.
We're under caution. It's closed.
For whatever reason, that caution lasted a really long time. So we're going back to green with only 14 laps to go. Restarting P13 again. Leader on it early.
Green, green, green. Let's go.
Consider ourselves lucky as I look at these cars around me and how much
Clear outside.
damage they have, especially to their backs. So I guess this race hasn't been too bad for us, all things considered. But yeah, for some reason, and I unmuted the game chat just to listen in, and everyone was saying that caution lasted a really long time for whatever reason.
Car low.
Whoa, we got a guy going way
Still
inside here,
there.
dive bombing from a mile back.
Still there. Clear low.
To the inside
Car
here.
high. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Clear to the wall. 14th. Inside. Still there.
Seems like middle high is the best place for our car right now. Whoa! One guy way down low.
3 wide in the middle. Clear to the
I was
bottom.
not 3
Clear
wide,
all around.
thank you. Whoa, car behind us goes around, but looks like he goes off into the grass, so no yellow.
Hold your line.
20 car must have hit the bump there because he
Keep it
got
steady.
way up the track there.
Keep it steady. Still there. Clear inside.
18 absolutely sends it.
Car low. Hold your line.
P16.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Side by side here.
Hold your line.
Into turn 3.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there.
Barely ahead of us right now.
Still there. Keep it steady. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Finally gets clear of us, man. Side by side there for a couple laps. So we're within 10 to go now. 20 car in front of us continuing to struggle. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Looks like a little glitch there because the 2 was spinning, then miraculously wasn't.
P15.
So I think that was the 21 car he made contact with there. It's 21-18 looks like nearly came together. 21 starting to slip back with us here. 16 into the wall. Man, I can get a really good run into the corner, but it just sucks on the exit. It's so tight. And if I go into the throttle any sooner, it just snaps loose, so.
Hold your line.
So which do you want? Do you want to be tight or loose?
Still there.
Whoa, 16 chose loose there. Not sure if something happened to the 25 or if it was in reaction to that 16, but 25 was alongside us, dropped way back there. So come to 4 to go.
Car low. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yeah, 25 easily going to get us here just because
Clear low.
saw how
Line
much I had to
side.
stay out of the
Clear
throttle
inside.
in 1 and 2 there. The car is just so tight as the run goes on. But then we'll snap loose on you in an instant, so you still got to be really careful with it.
P16.
Still there. Keep it steady. Hold your line.
Looks like car slightly might have tapped the
Still
wall in
there.
turn 2 there.
Still
19
there.
chops us
Clear
off.
inside.
It's tight, but you can see by the way I'm having to move
17th
the steering wheel.
place.
It's
2
just,
laps
it
remaining.
still gets snappy loose. There truly is no winning with this. White flag. I'm kind of surprised this race did go to the end there on that last run, considering you see how
White
loose
flag.
everybody
1 more to
gets.
go.
Unless someone screws up, including myself, looks like we'll come home P17. Not great, but for me at Iowa, just getting to the end with a 1X is pretty damn impressive, so I'll take it.
P17.
Ugh.
That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Man, oh man. So again, P17 on that one. Car 13, so we lost, what does that say? 22 I rating, not too shabby at all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.